Judge will sentence Sean Diddy Combs today on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. Earlier this week, he was denied acquittal and a new trial, and yesterday he wrote a 4-page letter to the judge asking for mercy. Joining us from outside the federal courthouse in Manhattan is CNN correspondent Lee Waldman. And Lee, in this letter, Combs says he is taking responsibility and accountability for his past wrongs and said he is sincerely sorry for all the pain and hurt he has caused others. If it's not likely to change the outcome of the judge's decision, who is this letter for?
So he sent this letter to the judge asking him to make an example of him, of what a person can do if they're given a second chance. But the judge has been fairly firm throughout the course of this trial. We saw on the day that the jury found him guilty of those 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution and acquitted him of those more serious charges, he asked the judge to release him on bail, give him time to go home, spend time with his family, saying he would wear an ankle monitor, have check-ins with the court. But the judge denied that motion. The judge also denying a motion to vacate his conviction altogether, give him a new trial. So we've seen the judge remain fairly firm throughout the course of this trial. But a new twist that we're just hearing today, we're hearing that this sentencing hearing could potentially last all day today and potentially go into Monday. So the judge, when he is seated on the bench at 10 a.m. this morning, he will decide how long each side, the prosecution and defense, has in today's sentencing hearing to make their arguments to convince him one way or another. We know we're going to hear from Combs himself. We know that there's going to be a 15-minute long video, something we were able to view just moments ago. It shows Combs as a father, as a person who gives back to his community. But we know there is going to be some argument on each side. The prosecution asking for 11-year sentence for the charges he was convicted of.
Yeah, they're asking for 11 years. He's saying, he's already done time served, and so he should be out. He's been denied bail 5 times. So what are you expecting to hear from the judge today, based on what we've heard from this judge previously on where the sentence could land, somewhere between no jail time and 11?
Honestly, it's a coin toss on what this judge is going to decide to do. We've seen him be very, very firm with Combs and with his defense team, but we did also hear from the jury some weeks ago when the jury found him not guilty of those RICO charges, not guilty of those sex trafficking charges. Those were the most severe charges he was facing, only convicting him on the 2 lesser counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. So the judge is going to weigh what he hears on both sides here, but we've heard him be very firm. He also has to take into account more than 70 letters that were sent on behalf of Combs' friends, family, former employees, business associates, all asking for leniency. We know we're also going to hear from one of his former employees, Mia, who is testifying on behalf of the prosecution, giving a victim impact statement. We know that victim impact statements were sent from Cassie Ventura, saying how she fears for her family, how her parents actually had to leave New York. All of this will factor in to the judge's decision.
All right, thanks so much for your time this morning. And from outside the courthouse, that's Lee Waldman, CNN correspondent. If you like that video, make sure to subscribe to the Your Morning YouTube feed, where you can find all kinds of new content posted every weekday morning.